Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video I am going to discuss on maintenance of widowed daughter-in-law. पहला मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि एक विडो के हस्बैंड के डेथ के बाद क्या उसके फादर इन लॉ is entitled to do maintenance of that widowed daughter-in-law or not? Yes. Answer is yes. फादर इन लॉ जो है विडोड डॉटर इन लॉ का मेंटेनेंस करते हैं और उसका प्रोविजन सेक्शन 19 ऑफ हिंदू एडॉप्शंस एंड मेंटेनेंस एक्ट 1956 के अंदर दिया गया है। सबसे पहले जो ये मेंटेनेंस वर्ड यू पीपल कैन सी राइट मेंटेनेंस, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस वर्ड मेंटेनेंस? इस मेंटेनेंस वर्ड का मतलब क्या है? सी मेंटेनेंस हैज बीन डिफाइंड अंडर विच सेक्शन? If you are a law student, then you must know. See, maintenance has been defined under Section 3, Clause B of Hindu Adoptions and Maintenance Act. What it says that maintenance includes, in all cases, provision for food, clothing, residence, education, and medical attendance and treatment. And in the case of an unmarried daughter, also the reasonable expenses and incident to her marriage. So these all are coming under basically maintenance. ठीक है, ये कहाँ डिफाइंड है आप बताइए मुझे कमेंट बॉक्स पे बिलो, अगर आप मेरी वीडियोस लाइन बाय लाइन सेकंड्स बाय सेकंड देख रहे हैं। ठीक है, नाउ स्टार्टिंग विथ सेकंड स्लाइड। सी सेक्शन 19। Now, Section 19 क्या बोलता है? It says that maintenance of widowed daughter-in-law. Subsection 1 says that a Hindu wife, whether before or after the commencement of this act, shall be entitled to be maintained after the death of her husband by her father-in-law. This you can see डेथ के बाद, हस्बैंड की डेथ के बाद एक विडो डॉटर इन लॉ का मेंटेनेंस कौन करता है? फादर इन लॉ करते हैं। और जो ये एक्ट है, कौन सी एक्ट में लिखा गया है ये? इट इज प्रिस्क्राइब्ड अंडर हिंदू एडॉप्शंस एंड मेंटेनेंस एक्ट 1956। यू कैन सी दिस एरो राइट। अब देखो, वी शुड नो कि कब सी फादर इन लॉ जो है ही इज एंटाइटल्ड टू प्रोवाइड मेंटेनेंस टू हिज डॉटर इन लॉ. So now she would be entitled to maintenance from her father-in-law to the extent and so long when she is unable to maintain herself out of her own earnings or other property, and when she is unable to obtain maintenance from the estate of her husband or her father or mother or her son or daughter. So in situation P, she is entitled to maintenance from her father-in-law. Means when she is unable to maintain herself out of her own earning, means she is doing job, suppose, and उसके पास इतना सफिशिएंट मनी नहीं अर्न कर पा रही है वो, जिससे कि वो अपना मेंटेनेंस अपना गुजारा कर सके, उस दौरान फादर इन लॉ को उसको मेंटेनेंस प्रोवाइड करना पड़ेगा। और अगर उसके नाम कोई प्रॉपर्टी है और उस प्रॉपर्टी से भी अगर और अदर प्रॉपर्टी लाइक शी इज हैविंग सम प्रॉपर्टी एंड शी इज नॉट एबल टू मेंटेन herself out of that property also, then that father-in-law is entitled to provide maintenance to widowed daughter-in-law. Or when she is unable to obtain maintenance from the estate of her father, when she is unable to obtain maintenance from the estate of her mother, from the estate of her son, from the estate of her daughter or son, etc., then she is entitled to get maintenance from her father-in-law. ठीक है? Now see section 19 subsection 2. It lays down conditions in which the liability to maintain the widowed daughter-in-law is coming to an end. When where the father-in-law is not having any means for maintenance out of coparcenary property which is owned by her deceased husband, and where the widowed daughter-in-law received any share in the coparcenary property. थर्ड इज डेट वेयर शी हैज रीमैरिड, अगर विडो डॉटर इन लॉ जो है रीमैरी कर देती है, मीन्स शी डू मैरिज टू सम अदर पर्सन, नाउ फादर इन लॉ जो है नाउ ही इज नॉट एंटाइटल्ड टू प्रोवाइड मेंटेनेंस टू विडो डॉटर इन लॉ. Now fourth is that when she has done conversion, अगर उसने widowed daughter in law ने conversion कर दिया है, यानी कि from Hindu religion to some other religion where Hindu law is not followed, तो उस दौरान भी father in law जो है, he is not entitled to provide maintenance to widowed daughter in law. There are certain, see, one important point is that widowed daughter-in-law जो है could claim maintenance in the property notwithstanding the fact that she does not live in her father-in-law's home. अगर वो father-in-law के home पे नहीं रहती है, ठीक है, husband के death के बाद, still she can claim for maintenance in the property. Still coparcenary property जो father-in-law के पास है, ठीक है, तो वो उसमें से क्या claim कर सकती है maintenance. एक इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट ये भी है कि जो ये सेक्शन 19 है ना हिंदू एडॉप्शन एंड मेंटेनेंस एक्ट का, इट डज नॉट ले down a personal obligation upon father-in-law to maintain his widow's daughter. It lays down only a moral obligation upon the father-in-law to maintain his daughter-in-law. But after the death of father-in-law, whosoever will be inheriting his property, self-acquired property, then he will be legally bound to maintain the widowed daughter-in-law of such deceased person. And this was highlighted in the case of Rupa versus Shriyavati. Now proceeding further with the certain cases. Now, two cases which I have highlighted right over here is that of case 1, that is Mithai Lal Ram Bihari Sahu versus Prem Lata Sahu, AIR 2006. Now what happened in this case was that कि High Court ने इस case में बोला that quantum of maintenance is depending on income of father-in-law derived from coparcenary property to the extent of her husband's share. So यहाँ पे बोला जो ये maintenance जो father-in-law को प्रोवाइड करना होता है widowed daughter-in-law, it will be depending upon the income of father-in-law from the coparcenary property to the extent of her husband's share. Now, second cases of S.V. Parthasarthi Bhattacharya and others versus Rajeshwari and others, AIR 2009 Madras. Now, what happened in this case, what was observed basically is that father-in-law is liable to pay maintenance to widowed daughter-in-law if husband of widow is not known for more than 7 years and deemed to have been died. तो इस सिचुएशन पे फादर इन लॉ को मेंटेनेंस प्रोवाइड करना पड़ेगा डॉटर इन लॉ को. See, for most important point, students, see, if you're a law student or preparing for any of the competitive examination, one point always remember is that always go through case studies. This is important point, though it will take time. आपको 3-4 दिन लगेंगे एक केस को पढ़ने में, but have a case study. ठीक है, that will be efficient, that will be effective for you people. And if you people have any doubt related to this video, tell me below in the comment box. And do like and subscribe my YouTube channel, examining and specifying with Pooja. Thank you so much.